Hi everyone, and welcome to Shannon and Mel's World of Bookish Adventures. I'm heading out to Starbucks and I'm going to finish up One of Us is Lying, and we're going to have some more bookish fun today. I have my wife Shannon here and we're going to get with it. I just had my coffee. Shannon had her coffee and we read. And we got this cup that says love. And that was for Shannon. And this is mine with the pink and the red. I just thought they were cute.
Hi, Butterfly Booktubers. Welcome. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Melanie.
And we got a book haul.
Woo, a book haul.
And this is a pretty massive one.
Oh my gosh.
We've been bad girls.
We've been bad girls. We've been careless with some books and money.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to let Melanie go first.
So welcome to Butterfly Book Talk, our book gab session. Hashtag loving it. Hashtag book haul, biggest ever.
And I'm supposed to be on a book buying ban.
Bad
Not
girl.
happening.
No, ain't happening. Sad, isn't it? I picked up several books that I'm excited about. We're going to do an OTP, One True Pairing video for Valentine's Day and show some books about love. So it will be the hashtag love edition. But right now, we're going to do a call. And the first book that I have is The Upside of Unrequited. I'm excited about reading this. I've heard some great things about this book. It's about 16-year-old Molly Pescansuso. She has had unrequited loves.
26.
Well, according to synopsis. Unrequited loves. Her twin sister, Kathy, falls for a girl named Mina. And apparently Molly is pushing her to go after this guy who Kathy wants her twin sister Molly to fall in love with this guy or find a guy, and that's a friend of her girlfriend. It deals with a lot of cool things. Molly is Jewish. She is a little obese, and she deals with anxiety. This book, her sister's gay, and her sister's friend is Korean and pansexual. So I thought that was really neat to have a mix of all kinds of diversity. I love books about diversity, so this should be a really good read. I'm excited.
Very diverse read.
Yeah, so I'm very excited about reading this book. The next book is going to be really sad. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it too much, simply because I don't like drama books. I don't like sad books. But I'm going to pick this book up and see what I think about it. It is called, you can tell by the title, it's called More Happy Than Not.
By Adam Silvera.
By Adam Silvera. The first book was by Becky Albertalli. I'm sorry, it was The Upside of Unrequited. But this is by Adam Silvera. There are some triggers for self-harm, abuse, and suicide in this book. And I won't go into too much of the details about this book, because I haven't read it, but we'll see what happens there. So it's about this guy, Aaron, who lives in Brooklyn, and his father committed suicide, and it deals with the struggles with his sexuality and the things that are going on in his life, and falling in love and dealing with his father's tragic death. The next book is going to be kind of cute. Just by the title, it is going to be a cute love read. And it's going to be part of the OTP pairing book haul too, but which is One True Pairing. But it's called Meet Cute, so I'm excited about this book. It goes through the journey of several people, and I'll go into more detail in One True Pairing book haul or book discussion. And it's several individuals, girls, guys,
And various authors too.
Girls and girls, guys and guys, girls and a guy. Various authors, right? And it's about these interesting and cute ways that these individuals meet each other. So that'll be really cool. This book, which Shannon is excited about this book too, and I'm excited because I haven't read any of Rainbow Rowell's work until I read Kindred Spirits. It was only a 62-page read, and I'll definitely
was good.
4th. We're going to do a May the 4th be with you book status and book review or discussion, and we're going to make suggestions on different books for May the 4th, and Kindred Spirits going to probably be in one of those.
I think we're gonna make. I think we're gonna make May a whole Star Wars read month.
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That's because I'm just I love Star Wars, and so does she. And
I got some Star Wars books.
so this book is of course by Rainbow Rowell, and it is this a duology?
Well, it is okay. Rainbow Rowell also wrote Fangirl, but Carry On continues the story of Simon, is the main character's name. But I think this is like the about the fan fiction that she wrote in Fangirl. So this is the actual story. I'm thinking. I may be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong.
And it might be a Harry Potter fan fiction where
I heard it's like something like Harry Potter where Ron
and then Harry
become
Right On. That's what I like to call it, Right On, and they're queer characters. So that'll be an interesting way of writing fan fiction, won't it? So that'd be cool. So I guess I need to read Fangirl before I read Carry On. So we'll do that.
I think you'd get a better understanding.
Yeah. And she's the book aficionado, and I'm just, I'm learning about books and what I enjoy. And Shannon says she finds it really cool to see how I'm growing as a reader, you know. So the next book, so I was a little hesitant. I don't know why I was hesitant about picking it up because I love Star Wars. But I have been waiting and thinking, and then I heard somebody talk about this book, and I love Star Wars so much, so I picked up this book, Leia, Princess of Alderaan, by Claudia Gray. It goes
into... It looks just like Princess Leia.
Yeah, it looks like Carrie Fisher, doesn't it? So this is supposed to go to the story before A New Hope. We get the backstory of Princess Leia, just like we get the backstory of Anakin and Princess Amidala in the movies in episode 1 through 3, the prequel. Well, episode 4 picks up on A New Hope, but this is the backstory before A New Hope about Princess Leia's life. So this should be a good read.
It could also be during, too, like just her whole...
Well, this is what I've heard it's supposed to be about before.
It probably just, and it probably just focuses just on her story.
Her life before A New Hope, before she runs into Vader and becomes part of the Rebel Alliance, and how she grew up, I think. So we'll see how this goes. This will probably be a May the 4th be with you read.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to make May Star Wars.
Yeah, that's going to be a cool... Take it away, Shannon. What you got?
Okay. I'm not going to go into this book because this is the second in the series, and I have not read the first one yet. But I do know it's a dystopian about a world where there's no sickness and no illness, and then they try to keep the population down. And what they have are these, what they're called these skies that kill people to keep the population down. But this is Thunderhead. This is the second book in the series, and I can't wait. Poland Banana, Christine Riccio did a video on Skies just recently where she just read it and she was crying, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta read this series. But I forgot to include this book in my last pickups, and I read this book with Melissa over at Melissa Reed and Lico at Lico Loves Books.
So Melissa and Barnes.
But I picked up the Cruel Prince, and I've read this. I'm still reading there's it's a Barnes & Noble, but there's an additional bonus story, so that I'm still reading that. I don't know, I actually should have asked if they had the bonus story, but if you do, Melissa, there's a bonus story. And that's what I'm basically reading right now.
So it's Melissa and Barnesy Reed.
Melissa and Barnesy Reed, yeah.
REID, and then Lico Loves Books.
And I'll link their channels below. I've linked Melissa's quite a bit. I'll link that, and
Lico Loves
try
Books.
to link Lico's too. but The Cruel Prince. And I'll do a separate review on this, but it does follow the story. Main character is Jude. She has two sisters, Taryn and Vivian. And their parents are murdered. And I don't want to give too much away, but they are taken to the land of fairy. And it just goes from there. But it's a good fantasy. Next book, I'm so excited because as soon as I saw this, I anticipated it, and it came out, and I couldn't find it. Came out January 23rd, I think. But the cover is amazing, and it's about this necromancer. I don't know a whole lot about it. I kind of want to go into this not knowing a whole lot, but I know it's about a necromancer that prepares, I think, fallen, like, dead bodies or something.
They have to be shrouded before.
But it's called Reign of the Fallen. And just look at that cover. Oh, my goodness.
That is a cool
I'm in
cover.
love with it. But anyway, I can't wait to get into this.
Also, Problems of a Book Nerd talked about this as being as an anticipated book read for her.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you want to learn about some other suggestions for books to read, you can also go to Problems of a Book Nerd, and she does talk about this particular book. So,
And another book, Melissa and Lico suggested to me to get, that I have been eyeing, and but it's called Daughter of the Pirate King. I do not know a lot about this. But it does look like something that I would really enjoy. I can't wait to get into it. But this is Daughter of the Pirate King. And one more book. And this one, I watched a video Emma Books did on this book.
oh my gosh, it's going to be a fun
Oh,
fall
this
read,
is going to be a
too.
really, really fun read. And
Oh,
it's just,
wow.
I'm really excited. It's like, oh, Melanie, you got to get this. And hopefully she'll read this
I'll
too.
probably definitely read this, especially if it's going to be anything like Hunting Prince Dracula or anything like that with all those feels. That'll be a fall Halloween town vibe feel. So.
Yeah, but it's truly devious. And I believe it's about this girl that goes to a boarding school, and she kind of wants to investigate this cold case, and she finds all these clues and letters, but they're signed Truly Devious. So I watched the book trailer, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get this.
And she
This
tries
is
to find
right
the
up my alley.
clues, right? She tries to find the clues about from going to the boarding school. While she's at the school, she wants to solve this cold case. And it's a real historical true crime case that wasn't solved. So kind of like Stalking Jack the Ripper, right? It's going to be Jack the Ripper was a real person. So this is kind of a well, not fan fiction, but historical fiction based on true crime, which was what Stalking Jack the Ripper was.
I believe
she's
so.
going to go to a boarding school, and she is a true crime case by this guy that murdered a bunch of people and then signed a note, Truly Devious, and they never were able to solve the crime. It was here in America, I think. I'll have to learn more about that, but I think it's true crime. Don't quote me on that, but I'm hoping it's going to be a lot like Stalking Jack the Ripper, and that this girl is going to try to solve this case.
And it's blurred by John Green. Maureen Johnson wrote one of the stories, there's Let It Snow. There's three where I only ended up reading the first one, but it was a Christmas read. It had 3 stories. She wrote one of the stories, so yeah, but Truly Devious. Everything I have.
And I should be doing a live showing with Shannon soon for One of Us is Lying in our book club group that we have. It's a closed group, so if you want to join, you'll have to ask. If you're a butterfly, you know the group that I'm talking about. But that's our book haul.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Got some amazing, amazing reads.
So like, subscribe,
and comment.
follow us on Twitter at Little Bit Red Singer, Facebook us.
Yeah. Well, I can leave the link below.
Until next time.
Peace, love, books, and coffee.
Bye.